Hey gang, Ronan here. As you can see, in this game, we've got Papa Pixelit playing the Tier 9 Royal Navy battleship Lion. I haven't watched this game, so you and I will see this unfold together. I presume this was a pretty good game, and that's why he sent it to me. Taking a look at the matchmaking, well, there's no CV, that's a huge plus. And it's nice to be top tier. These guns hit really hard. The HE on these Royal Navy battleships is just awesome. I enjoyed playing the Lion myself. Um, I haven't played the Tier 10 much at all. I played through the 9 to get to the 10, but I didn't spend a lot of time in the Tier 10 in this line, which I have heard many people refer to as being a bit ridiculous. And I have to say, the heel is, well, it's kind of shocking how good it is. But all that aside, we're looking at the Lion. Looks like Papa's going to help out at C. The Charlie Cap. The Nagato is just, he's running for it, trying to get the heck out of there. I'm not sure I understand that. Udaloy and Z31 are both on this side. A little bit about the Lion. The upgraded guns are 419 millimeters. They have a max dispersion at maximum range of 267 meters. Maximum HE shell damage is 7,200 with a 46% chance of fire on the target. Now that's mitigated somewhat by the tier of the ship that you're shooting at, but still, that's pretty darn good. You can see you've got 9 guns, 3 barrels in each of 3 turrets. So the chance of starting a fire is, well, really, really good. It's really good. These things are just phenomenal fire starters. If you have, for example, the Thunderer, which is, yes, a premium, but you'll have some idea what I'm talking about if you haven't worked through this line yet, and you like the what is often referred to as HE spam style of play, well, these might be exactly what you want. Now, having said all of that, the AP damage is pretty good. It's 12,600 if you manage a Citadel. Penetration, decent. Secondaries, well, the secondaries just don't have range, really. It's not that they're horrible. Base firing range of the secondaries is 6.95 kilometers. You can stretch that out a bit, but it's never going to be phenomenal. Broadside Riga. You can see Papa's switching to the AP, but he's a good 30 seconds away from that. AP there probably would have been pretty devastating, but looks like Riga's making a run for it, but I don't see how he survives this encounter. Max speed on the line, 28, basically 28 knots, I think just a hair over that. You can add a speed flag, that'll help out a little bit. AP shot, not bad damage. Riga's pretty well angled. Turning circle radius, 830 meters. That's not terrible, not great. Concealment on this thing, the base is 15.3 kilometers. You can see that on the mini-map, you can see that Papa's got that down to 12 kilometers. And Papa does finish off the Riga. And it looks like he's going to try and slow down and help secure the cap here. wisely, I think. Keeps his guns on the starboard side, and this affords him the opportunity to kind of run out. Well, we'll say south, that direction, and maybe get some angles. The battle line it's kind of a diagonal battle line along the plane of the cap circles. Having secured this cap, assuming the Udaloy and Z31 can handle the Benson that's come this way, Papa's going to have the opportunity to get some broadsides, I think, down here. Now there is a Gneisenau. That's some possible ugliness, but Gneisenau is just, it doesn't have the gun accuracy. The shells hit fairly hard for 380s, but it just doesn't have the accuracy to be very effective at range. So we know the Benson's here, otherwise Papa's Lion would not be detected right now. Red Atlanta finishes off the Pommern. Good guys are down 3 ships, bad guys only 2. Good guys currently hold 2 cap circles. The good guys are down, what, 140 points, roughly? Benson must have gone behind the island. Yeah, detected again. It's hard to know if Benson's right directly ahead between Gneisenau and Papa, or whether he's a little bit more to the right of where we're looking here. Z31 will light him up here in a second, if he is to the right. And the Nagato takes out the friendly Azuma, and good guys are down 4 ships. Now Benson did run out this way. And Z31 decides to go dark. Unfortunately, that leaves our hero out here by himself as the only thing to shoot at. He's almost got the AT shells loaded back up. And Benson is just kind of slowed to a crawl. That looks pretty decent. Yeah, nice shot. Udalai is pushing forward while Z31 is reversing in his smoke. Gneisenau is in reverse. No hydro on this ship, so Papa's kind of forced to stay fairly well angled toward possible torpedo strike. Right over the top of the Gneisenau, and it looks like Gneisenau is thrown on the... There we go. He stopped reversing and started heading forward, but still, landing a shell equals starting a fire. And now Benson has got Papa's broadside, and Papa's going to have to do what he can to avoid torpedoes. See, he's angled away a little bit, and here they come. And he does manage to juke the torpedo strike. Now you'll notice that Papa uses the scroll wheel on his mouse to aim. Myself, I use a single key that zooms all the way out and all the way in, and I only use a scroll wheel if someone's too close for max zoom. It does afford some views that you don't see otherwise. Nice broadside shot on the Gneisenau. 6,500. Another 2,000. Good guy's now down 5 ships. But it looks like Gneisenau is going down to this torpedo. And he does. So Z31 finishes off Gneisenau. And AP loaded. Not going to be real effective against Benson. A little bit too far ahead of him there. And Papa says, to heck with this. I'm not going to just sit here and get burned down. I'm going to go behind the island. And if he can manage to go dark, which is not easy to do in a lion. Benson's smoke is for naught. Now the question is, where's the Benson going to go? Is he going to run for Charlie? Try and get behind Papa? Nope, he's headed the other direction. And there's a submarine in the Bravo cap. I think probably just in range of the airstrike. Or soon will be. A broadside Georgia, but Udeloy finishes him off with torpedoes. All right, currently targeted by one. That's got to be Benson. And I think that salmon's in big trouble here. He just doesn't have the HP to survive these airstrikes. Depth charges in the water, and down he goes. Nicely done. All right, so that's 2 kills for Pop Pixelit. And right now, the good guys are still in this. Bad guys are down to 6 ships. Good guys have 5 ships. But I kind of have to give the edge to the good guys here because they've managed to hang on to the Bravo cap. It looked to me like Benson might be headed for Charlie now, but we'll see. Ooh, it's too bad the guns were already fired because this HE would just shred in Atlanta. Running broadside to Nagato, that's risky. But fortunately for our hero, the Nagato is AFK, I think. Now, Friesland does not have torpedoes, but it does have hydro, which makes it really tough for friendly DDs to push the Friesland out of the area. But if you have a lot of HP to spare, you can see there's the Friesland's hydro. If you have a lot of HP to spare, you can just push nose in. You don't have to worry about torpedoes. Maybe you have to worry about torpedoes from the Atlanta. That's a possibility at the corner of this island here on the port side. And I really hope those torpedoes take care of the Iowa. Now you can see how much the heel is going to do. You take a look at the left of the screen there. 2 fires burning. And not to worry. And our hero gets kill number 3, finishing off the Iowa. And then Atlanta, where did he go? Well, there's the Friesland. Secondaries should be lighting him up. No, Friesland's just going to close the gap. He's thinking he might ram. I guess that's possible. But he doesn't get the chance. Iowa says, to heck with that. I'm going to just blap you right now. Papa's able to use the smoke. Nice job. 47 seconds till another heal. But I think this is probably all but over at this point. If that Nagato is AFK, like I guess, I don't see any way for the good guys to lose this. I suppose it's possible Atlanta might catch a DD or a sub, but it looks like Asashio and Z31 are pretty safe from the Atlanta right now, even if the radars. Benson's chasing the Asashio. Asashio guns are no joke. The turret traverse is terrible, but okay. Broadside shot on the Atlanta. Yeah, that's pretty devastating. Now Papa's got to turn out here. I think I probably would have gotten the other turret off or turrets off, but he's got to turn away because Atlanta has torpedoes, and that is a serious threat. Iowa finishes off the Atlanta, and I expect we're going to see torpedoes. I can't imagine the Atlanta would not have thrown them out. Yeah, here they come. And you can see they're fairly close. Had Papa not turned out there, he probably would have eaten at least one. And Nagato's definitely got to be AFK. He's been sitting in the same spot for a long time. And I think that's the game. So 122,000 damage and counting. Good guys have 5 ships, bad guys are down to 3. Good guys, well, they did lose the Bravo cap, but Izumo's chasing an Asashio. Even if he finishes him off, kind of leaves him out of the game. Yeah, Izumo's got Benson's help. Asashio's probably in trouble there, but that's pushed both of them so far out of position. Asashio finishes off the Benson. Even if Izumo gets the Asashio, that's still game for the good guys. Z31's got torpedoes in the water on Nagato. Can Papa get around the corner of this island fast enough? I think I'd switch back to HE here myself, but AP will probably do the trick. You can see the Asashio does get sunk. Shells are out. That's probably going to do it for Nagato. Oh, so close. And fire takes him out. Nicely done, Papa. That's kill number 4. Just shy of 159,000 damage. And this is going to be over here very soon. So I will say, great game. Played it extremely well. If any of you watching it have never run up the Royal Navy battleship line, they're fun. I enjoyed playing them. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.